And we're live.
All right, everybody, Will Faerber here. I'm here with Ron Branchini. We're about to get started here. Ron, why don't you give us a little rundown about how's it been going with him since we saw him last?
It's been going good. Like everybody else in the Northeast, we got hit with a couple storms. So, I was working them pretty consistent. And then the week of Christmas, that's when it kind of really fell apart. But I got on him a couple more times since then. Now that the weather is a little bit easier to deal with, it's not in a 0 degree. But he's going good. I mainly focused on groundwork with him. I did lunge him. I just concentrated more on the stretch than in any of the working stuff position. And I also worked on moving him sideways and that kind of thing on the ground. But yeah, I think things have gone good considering that we weren't able to do like the consistent work that we were doing before.
Great. All right, let's start on the lunge today.
Okay.
It's cold out there. And of course, knowing him, all about getting him going.
Yep. It does take a little bit to get him warmed up.
Yep.
All right. Need to chill. I think it was last week we were supposed to have a lesson, and that's when we had the big snow or big ice storm and rain, and it was crazy.
Well, at least you guys didn't get the 5 feet of snow that they got in other parts of New York.
Oh, Buffalo got hit really bad.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing you start worrying about your indoor arena caving in.
Yeah.
And I've seen that happen more than once.
All the layers.
Yep.
Oh my God, I got a shirt, an underlayer, a sweater. I can hardly move.
I've almost got that much on sitting here watching it. Not that it's anywhere near that cold.
But. Yep. Right, come on, buddy. One thing I've noticed is that I've been able to get him to walk pretty good on the lunge line. He's not stretching and stuff like that. Ooh, I want to get him going the other direction. But he is walking, which is better than it used to be.
Yeah.
All right.
You can tell he's feeling pretty good there. Good.
Yeah, this weather definitely does make him forward.
Yeah. Well, active anyway.
Yeah. And trot.
Good. Feeling good there. Good. Now try to bring him back to a trot. Let's try to get him to use the trot rather than kicking off in the canter if possible. So I'm happy to see him with this much energy.
Yeah, I don't know why he's kicking out so much. He usually doesn't do that.
Feeling good. Well, they're
And
stiff. They come out when it's really cold like this. I mean, they're stiff. They're kind of shaking it up.
yeah.
Bringing him back to a trot. Good.
And trot. And trot. And trot.
Good. Very nice.
There you go. And trot. And trot. And trot. That's it.
Good. I like it. Go ahead and let him come back to a walk.
And walk.
Let's see what he does.
And walk. And walk. And walk. And walk. And walk.
Keep asking. Good. There. Good. Let him walk.
Oh boy.
Certainly doesn't have any hay belly today.
Nope.
Go ahead and trot again. It's all right. I just wanted to maybe come all the way back there for a moment, even if it was just for a moment. Nice. And again, walk.
And walk. And walk.
Good.
That's it.
Just keep the walk for a moment. Much better. And go ahead and stop and change direction.
And who. And who. And who.
Good.
And who. And boy. Come on, buddy.
And go ahead and trot. Watch those hind legs.
Yep.
He's doing good there. Let it out for a moment.
Yeah, speedy today.
Wow, this is the most energy we've ever seen him have, or I've ever seen him have.
Yep.
Good. Now go ahead and start trying to bring that back to a trot.
And trot. And trot. And trot. And trot.
Yeah. Now go ahead and let him walk again.
And walk.
In time.
And trot.
Try that again.
And trot. And trot. And trot.
Just keep reeling him in until it.
And trot.
There we go. Somebody's feeling good today.
Yeah, he's gonna tire himself out. I'm not gonna have a horse.
Most energy we've ever.
And trot.
I keep trying to bring him back to a trot there.
And trot.
Put that to good work.
And trot.
Keep thinking halt. I want him to get all the way to a halt. If you have to reel him in.
And trot. And trot.
Good. Now go ahead and stop.
And walk. And ho. 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 And ho. Ho.
Everything. Yeah, good. Now I want to tighten those side reins by at least like 5 holes. Have you got that many on those?
No, we're done.
Oh, that's the shortest those go.
That's
okay.
the shortest as they go.
You have another set there, don't you?
Yeah, they're all the same length though.
But none of them go any shorter than that?
No.
Okay, here's what you can do. Unhook it and wrap it once through the donut to shorten it. So in other words, just go like in one direction. If you unhook it and then wrap it through itself through the round donut part, like unhook it at the bit.
Okay.
Unhook it at the bit and then just wrap it through itself through that rubber donut.
You're a good boy.
And just do it in the same direction on both sides, whichever way you take it through the donut. In other words, are you going from the outside in or inside out? And then they'll be the same. You can go ahead and hook that up where you don't leave it hanging there. Same thing on this side. Little trick.
See that.
Something I've had to do more than once along the way.
Okay, walk on.
Yep. And that's good. That's more like it. Perfect. Go ahead and trot. That's what I want. Easy does it.
Boy,
He's got full. I'm just loving this energy. That's
today.
why I want to take these a little shorter. Keep trying to bring him back to a trot because I want to use this energy if I can.
And trot.
So I don't waste it.
And trot.
Good. Like that. Good.
And trot. That's it.
Very good. Like that.
And trot.
Good. That's what I'm looking for. Very good. So what I did there, the reason I shortened the side reins was beginning to take a little more contact so that we could get that energy that he has there. I want him to use that by pushing up into his back. And that's why by shortening the side reins, I'm getting more compression through his back, top line. Can you see that?
Yep, I do.
Yeah. Really nice. Really like his belly is really coming up there. Keep that going. Really nice.
That's a good boy.
Really good. Right there is what I wanted. Now just use your rein a little bit. I want him to actually lift his pole up a little bit. So just give him a little upwards tug there on that line there a little bit and bring it, see if you can bring his pole up. Now at the same time, you want to try to push his hindquarters a little more to the outside. So that'll get him to engage and come up a little bit more. So just giving and taking that line a little bit, go like that, and trying to yield the hindquarters out away from you just a little bit more. And once again, and you want to be giving and taking that line, so it's not just a steady pull, just a little give and take quickly, like that. Good. Keep it going. Good. Yeah. Same thing again. Asking to lift the pole up a little bit. Good. Now asking to canter.
Canter.
Good.
Canter.
Really nice. Best canter we've seen on him. Nice. Really nice. Now back to a trot again.
And trot. And trot.
Good. Really nice.
That's it. Good boy.
Really good. Like this. Very good. Keep that right there.
Good boy.
And once again, just give him a little tug to try to bring his pole up a little bit. He's a little bit lower than I'd like him to be. I want to see if we can bring him up a little bit. Just a little tug of the line there a little bit. And once again, at the same time, you got to move his hindquarters out a little more. So think of bringing his forehand a little more in towards you and yield his hindquarters a little bit more. Even a little more. Try yield. There you go, like that. There, like that. So notice as you got him to move out a little bit, it starts lifting up the forehand. That's what I'm looking for, by getting to engage that inside hind leg a little more, by positioning him a little more shoulder forward. Like that. There, good. Like that, good. Like that. That's the one. He's not rolling down so much. Same thing again. When he drops down so low like that, again, try to do the same thing. See if you can bring him in on a little smaller circle. There you go, like that. Bring the hindquarters a little bit to the outside. Good, really good, really good. Now ask him to walk.
And walk.
Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. Now go ahead and halt and change directions. That was pretty good. So if you could you see how just shortening that side range that little bit brought everything kind of under control, so to speak.
Yeah.
And got it to lift his back a little more and get a little more consistent.
Got to add some holes to the side reins.
Yeah. And of course, we haven't done that before because we've been getting him to just go. But we had enough energy today that we could try this. There was enough horse there, moving on its own, that we weren't just trying to struggle just to get him to go. So that's a really good sign.
Okay, move out. I know
if we can get the same thing this way now.
Okay, walk on. Come on.
Like, oh, I'm done.
Say, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore.
Wake up, Duke.
Okay, move out. Over. Remember I told you what over is? Over.
Yeah. Now, same thing in this strike, trying to keep his pole up a little bit while you move his hindquarters to the outside now as we get him to stay up in more of a working position. Trying to yield the hindquarters. Like that, good. Like that, good. That's what I want you to do, like that. So now for a moment, we're not so much about stretching, we're keeping the pole up a little bit and getting to move the hindquarters over. Like that. Good. Good. Really good. Now, next time you come to the next wall, ask him to canter.
Canter. I guess he heard you.
Good job.
Good boy, Duke.
Very nice. He did. He put a big effort into that. Now go ahead and bring him back to the trot again. That's really good right there. That's what I'm looking for him to do. Now looking for that working trot again. Very good. Once again, trying to keep his pull up a little bit now, trying to yield his hindquarters a little more to the outside, like that. Right there is where I want him. Good. Really good. Really good. Good. By far the most active trot I've seen this horse have yet. Looks like he's got a motor today. Nice. Same thing, keep trying to bring the pole up that little bit and move the hindquarters out. So every time you see him go too low and kind of roll a little bit down behind the vertical a little bit, then you know that we need to bring him up a little bit and push the hindquarters out. Nice. Yeah. One more time, just bringing the pole up again.
My arm's not long enough.
Yeah, that's good, good there. Good, there, good. Now let him walk again.
And walk. And walk. Walk on.
Do you have the other set of side reins already on there?
No, I don't.
No, that's all right. We don't need to anyway. That's all right. I can go ahead and let him halt, and I'm ready to put you up. That was really good and the best trot we've seen out of him yet.
Good boy, Duke. Good job.
So in your working, I'm bringing those side reins a little shorter now. So obviously you need to get some more holes in those side reins so we can now begin to bring him up that little bit more.
Yep.
Before we put him in the upper ones again.
Good boy.
I'm glad. Grab myself something to drink while you're getting mounted up there.
Yeah, sounds good.
Terry. Hey, it's Will. Listen, I'm in the middle of teaching right now. Can I call you back later or call me back in like 2 hours? Okay. Yeah, sure. I just can't stop and talk right now. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Merry Christmas, by the way. Hey, bye. Excuse me.
You got any gigs for New Year's?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, you have any gigs for New Year's? Playing
Oh,
out?
we're going to have a party here at the place.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Should be fun. We were going to have a big laser show that was going to go, but I think that's going to be rained out, unfortunately.
Oh, lasers look really good in the rain.
I suppose that would be.
It's not very good. It's not very good for the equipment, but it looks great.
No, exactly. It probably looks great in the rain. Mm-hmm. How's Kath's new baby doing? Didn't she buy a young horse?
Yeah,
She got.
she's super cute.
That's good.
Um, yeah, she's getting big. She's almost as big as Duke.
Oh wow.
Really, really, really good looking horse. You know, this it's
Nice.
still I think it's a year and a half maybe.
Hmm.
They'll be here on Friday. They come here to get their for the farrier appointment.
Oh, good.
It's like the place everybody comes to get their. It's like in
Oh,
between everybody, so they could trailer in and
oh, nice.
get our 5 week catch up with everybody.
Well, that's fun.
I'm actually starting to get warm.
All right. Me too, because I just broke down and turned on the heat.
Well, it's been super cold here, and today it got up to 44. So it's
Oh,
just
nice.
super chilly in here because it's still cold from
Yeah.
being cold
Wet.
outside. And ooh.
Oh, there, dude. All right.
Okay.
I just go large around the arena, just trying to get as active a walk as you can. That's starting off there. Go ahead and turn after the center line there and do a leg yield to the left.
Over.
All right, there it goes. Getting a little something. Keep trying to make that a little bigger, but it's not too bad. Starting to step over. Good. And just do the same thing again as you come to this end of the arena, just turning by the center line, leg yielding to the left. Try to use the leg yield as an opportunity to get him a little more active off your leg. And taps behind your leg there. He's not really crossing over. There he goes, starting to go now. Try to push the hindquarters over a little bit more and a little more actively. A little better that as it went there. Needed to be a little more parallel. We're going to do that one more time as we get to the top up here. Again, turning by the center line, trying to keep him a little more parallel to the rail. His shoulder's a little bit too far out. That is leading too much with the shoulder. But just keep trying to activate it. So use trying to make the step bigger while you're in the leg yield. Start right there before he gets a chance to straighten all the way out. Always best to start in the turn. That's going to step over a little more actively off of the leg. Tapping with the whip a few times, getting to step over actively enough to get him to step. There, that's getting better. That's getting better. That got better. There we go. Now I'm starting to walk like that. Good. Good. Much better walk now. Keep that. Now see if you can keep that active walk that you've got now. Much better. And go ahead and turn here and do that one more time. And then when you get to the rail, keep trying to even build more on that energy that you create in the leg yield. Ask a little bit stronger, a little stronger tap with your whip there. It can be a little sharper off of your leg. Now that time you kind of did the same thing of falling out with the shoulder. And we lost that parallelness that you had last time. Let's do that one more time from the center line. So think of tapping him with the whip as you touch with the leg to ask him to step over. So it times that leg, try to feel that inward swing of the leg. That's going to be the moment. And that would be the time that you'd want to tap him with the whip at the same time to get that step, to reach a little deeper into the body. Like that. Yeah, keep working that. Keep working that. Get it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's much better that time. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. A little stronger tap again. Good. Now go ahead and change the rein on the next diagonal. That walk is getting better. And go ahead and turn by the center line and leg yield to the right. And the same thing here, trying to little taps as you touch with the leg there, getting to step over, a little easier for him in this direction. Good, that's better. That's getting better. Much easier in this direction for him. Now, going on to a circle there, I just want you to try to increase the activity in the walk and see if we can bring him into a stretch. See if you can stay on that circle, increase enough activity and to stretch out in front of you. It's getting better. Keep asking for more. Keep stretching yourself up, keeping your chest lifted so you really stay focused on your seat bones. And of course, use your legs and then relax them so they're not tense into the side of the horse all the time. It's the hardest thing with horses that are kind of dead-sided like this one is not to keep gripping up on them, because that even makes them deader. So we have to just keep letting our legs relax for that moment and then being sure that they respond when we do touch with our legs. It's getting better. Keep that going. Even bigger. A few more taps of the whip. See if you can get him to really open up, spark him up a little bit. Getting better. Keep that going. Getting better. Keep giving some taps with the whip. Better. Good. And again, tap. It's getting better. Good. Now we're getting there. Keep working on that. This is one that you have to tap with a pretty good intensity and intention when you use the whip here. Really, the trick to the whip is using the right level of intensity with the horse that you're working with. That we don't just, in other words, there's a level at which they're not going to care if we just keep tapping them So if we don't get a response, we have to increase the intensity. But this walk is getting better. It's getting better as we're going here. Keep working that. Then once you feel like it's stuck, then you need to go back and give him a stronger tap with the whip again. If you feel like he starts like it's not, your leg isn't doing anything, it's not getting active again from it. Give him another little reminder. Keep going. Let's see if we can get a little more. Getting better, but still needs more. Just snap him a little stronger with your whip. You're still just barely tapping him. You need to give him a little, he has to care a little more. There you go. That's getting better. Getting better. Keep working that. Stronger tap. Needs to be stronger. That was too weak. There you go. He's starting to stretch out in front of you. Good. Keep that going. Come on. Keep it going. Tap again. Stronger with your whip. Tap. Stronger. Good. That's getting better. Good. Keep it going. Just like this. We get him all the way out there. Keep going. Good. Getting better. There we go. Good. Good. Much better. Keep that going now. And the stronger again, we're starting to lose it. He's starting to sort of fall out behind again. They're starting to happen now. Tap again, stronger. Tap. Yeah, that's much better. Getting there. Tap. That's better. There we go. Getting there. Now go ahead and take the diagonal from this corner over here. Really, all I want you to do is just change the rein. So as you cross the center line, just track to the right, change your whip over. Same thing to the right now. Now, same thing on this side. A sharp enough tap with the whip to get him to wake up and you feel a little bit of an impulse, even if it's only for a second. Like that. Better again. Same thing again. Don't be satisfied with it till he gets into the stretch. So you get enough energy to get the stretch. That's good. Now you're getting it. That's right. Much better. Keep that going. Tap again. Good. Much better. Keep it going now. Keep it going. Tap. Again. Now remember, keep trying to use that tap, that whip right behind where your leg is there. A little harder on one side than the other. Try to make the use of the whip more of a snap of your wrist, a quick twist of your wrist. That will make the end of the whip sort of snap down, if you will. That's how you get a little more intensity out of it. Much better. Walk is getting better. Keep opening up. Getting better with every stride here now. Keep going. Tap again. And again, a little stronger. Now think about bending him to the right a little bit. Just bring him to the right a little bit. So you take a little contact with your right rein there, like in an open leading rein. Just sort of begin to want to, again, move his hindquarters over on your circle again. Tap again. There. Now he's starting to push again. Keep that going. Keep after him until you get the stretch. Yeah, like that. Much better. Much better. Keep that going. There. Now we're getting it good. Go ahead and go straight now. You can go down there. Next, go ahead and make a circle either or. Go straight if you can. Good. Keep that going now. And once again, be very quick to tap him again with the whip. As soon as you feel him just trying to dying out from underneath you, that he's not carrying you along any longer. Like that. Good. Keep it going. Now, on the next long side, ask him to trot.
you want me to bring him up to a trot?
Yeah, drop whenever you're ready there.
Okay.
Yeah, not a bad beginning there for him.
Come over.
So just shorten your reins a little bit. Keep him going. We've got to go through this. Good, that's getting better. Good, keep it going. Just like you did in the trot. Just keep backing it up with your whip a little bit as you need to. Keep opening it up. Now let him walk for a second. He's acting like he needs to go to the bathroom now.
And walk. Just got him to a good place.
Yeah, I know, he just got there. Well, maybe not.
He'll warm up quick again.
Yeah, no, that's good. Well, maybe he didn't. He looked like he was trying to raise his tail up, but maybe he was just trying to engage his back, which he did finally there at the end. So go ahead and trot again. You're ready.
Okay.
Oh, good. Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. This is more him. Yeah, just keep opening that up, just like you did in the walk. So he starts to activate that hindquarters. Keep going. More active. There you go. Starting to get it now. Good. Now go forward. Go large. All right, open it up. Yeah, it's getting better. Keep it going. There you go. Good. Good. This is getting better. Good. Keep it going. Try to open up a little more down the long side, even. Think of going a little bit faster. Just think about getting him to just pick up the tempo a little bit. Very good. Keep it going. A little more active yet. Still not quite trying to carry you yet. There you go. That's better there. Good. Keep it going. Keep that. Good job. Keep it going. Good. Keep that. Very good. Very good. Very good. Keep that. Good. Keep it going. Just keep trying to add a little bit more energy to that if you can, but for him, this is not bad. He got there pretty quickly. And again, keep it going. Yep. Good. Like this. Good. Keep it. There you go. Good. I got a good impulse right there. Good. Keep that. Keep that. Really good. Really good. Keep that. Just keep going large, just like you got it there. Try to open it again down the next long side. Sorry, stalled a little bit on the short side. Now see if you can open it up. Really try to push your hips through, keeping your shoulders back, pushing your hips through as you rise to the trot. A little more active. Little tap again. Keep it going. 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 Good. Keep it going. Tap. Now try to open it again here. Tap again. Really keep your shoulders back. Push your hips through. Active like this. Good. 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 Now let him walk.
And walk.
Very good. Now change the rein on the next diagonal.
Okay.
Much better. That actually came around about as quick as that it ever has, or quicker than it usually does. Good. Try to pick up that walk a little bit, see if you can get a little more active if you're wanting to give you. You always just sort of start slowing down. Like that. Much better now. Keep that walk going. Go ahead and turn here and do a little leg heel to the right again. And once again, use the leg heel to try to make the step a little snappier. That is, that he snaps the leg over a little quicker by giving him some sharp taps with the whip there a little bit. Like that. Really make it step over there like that. So you get some good energy in it. Good. And step over. Good. Active. Good. Good. Keep it going. And when you get on the long side, again, asking him to trot.
Come on, trot.
Same thing. Keep those shoulders back. Keep pushing your hips through as you rise the trot, keeping your toes lifted. That's getting better. Keep that going now. Try to lengthen, get after him again a little bit with your leg there, get a little more energy out of him. Tapping with your whip. As he starts to swing. Keep it going. And again, a little stronger tap with your whip there. I need to open it up on the long side. Good, there. Getting there, getting there. There we go. Good. Keep that. Good. Keep it going. Now, once he gets the stretch, see if you can add a little more power to it. And again, more active as you go large. Good. Good. Much better there. Keep that. Good. And again, open him a little down this long side. See if you can lengthen the stride. Good, 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 good. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Much better now. There we go. Starting to get something like a trot. Keep it going all the way through the short side. Just that open leading rein, letting your left hand come to the inside like that so you're not taking any backwards pressure. You don't want to try to stop anything he's got going there. Keep that going now. Very good. Now let your hands come together in front of you and let your rein shorten a little bit. Keep him going. Try not to let it slow down. Good. Now I want you to actually bring his pole up a little bit now. See if you can ask his pole to come up. Good. Yet keep the trot moving. Keep the trot moving. Keep tap right there. Keep the trot moving right there. Keep it moving. Keep it moving so it doesn't die on you. Right there. Keep it, keep it, keep it like that. Keep it. Good, good, good. So you're not letting him stay all the way in the stretch now. Keep that activity. Keep it a little bit more. Once again, let him go back in the stretch and open it up down this long side. Again, getting him back ahead of your leg again. Good, like that. Keep the activity through the short side here. Good. Really good. Keep that. Good. Now again, down the long side. Keep the energy. Now I just want you to bring his pole up out in front of you a little bit. Let your rein shorten in front of you. Let your hands come together in front of you. Just bring his pole up a little bit like that while we keep the same level of energy. Not bad at all. Keep that open leading rein through the short side here. Like a big half circle is all we're looking for. Good. And go forward again. Now let him go back into the stretch again. Think about just keeping it active and forward. Good. Now from the stretch, try to add a little bit more power to that. Give him a tap with your whip. After you, of course, couple that with your leg like that. Good. Get a little more power in it like that. Keep it going. Try to lengthen a little bit down this next long side again. Keep it going. Keep pushing your hips through and keeping your shoulders back like this, like that. Now go ahead and bring him up a little bit in the pole. Let your hands come together in front of you like that. And just think of bringing his pole up. That's all. Like there. Very good. We don't have to think about flexion. Just all it is just raising the pole up or down if everything is correct. Good. Keep that now. Keep that. Keep that. Go ahead and let him have the stretch again if he wants to. But when he does, now put more power in it. Now add a little bit of leg and whip tap and really make a power through there. So he gets to stay in the stretch, but he's got to add a bigger stride to it like that. Very good. Very good. Keep it going like that. Good, good, good. Go ahead and let your hands come together in front of you again. Now let's try to make a circle here at this end. Trying to make a circle. Keep it going like that. More active. Good. Around that circle. Good. Open leading rein. That's the way to do it. Like that at this level. Good. Keep that. Good. A little more power in it. Now add a little power to it. You're doing a great job of staying behind the motion tap. Good. Now go ahead and let your hands come together in front of you again, keeping the reins a little shorter now. Let them stabilize there. Keep that. Don't change anything. Keep it right there. Don't change anything. Now, that's good. Right there. Keep it. Keep it. A little more power in it. Again, tap, tap. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Keep it. Now let him go back into the stretch again and go large. Keep it going. Now try to open it again as you let him go back into the stretch. When he goes into the stretch, then try to add more power to it so you get more push, even though he's in the stretch like that. Good. Very good. Keep that. Keep that.
Come on.
Keep it. Keep him in the stretch through the short side. Open leading rein again. Coming through here. Almost done. Again, one more time. Down this next long side. Get a little more power in it one more time again. Really stretch up. Add a little bit of leg impulse through from your hips. Keeping him going like this. There. Now let him walk. Good. And then just walk out. Very, very nice. That got to a good place.
Yeah.
Doesn't have that big stretch in the walk. Got there quicker. Really good. Keep that walk now. Just keep him in that stretch. Just remind him for a minute what we're looking for. Keep that. Good. Good. And just keep that going as you go large. Then go ahead and turn down the center line and come down to the other end and halt. Really nice. It's really nice coming down the center line there. Really good for him in the walk. Really nice. Really nice walk. Excellent. Just ask him to halt anywhere there on that straight line. Just you stretch up and let everything stop moving. That's all you got to do. Oh, what a good boy. You made this mount. Very good work today.
Yeah, he was awesome. Good job.
There was a lot that I was happy about there, especially all that energy he had in the beginning. He used most of it up, unfortunately, but that's part of the point. But you see the point now, taking those side reins shorter, so we're looking that top line to light up a little more consistently and keeping it there, so we get a little more power beginning to come up into the top line. But could not have been happier. That was the quickest he's gotten there with all things, and it was even able to come up a little bit. I mean, he's still got that sense of, he's not quite flowing where we'd like him to be yet, but we're chipping away at it, and it's getting better and better each time.
Yeah. So when I've been working him, I was able to get him to a stretch like that pretty quick in the trot. So now I can start bringing him up again. But yeah, it's good. He's coming along nicely.
Really good. Any questions today?
No, I think just continue doing what I'm doing with them, and I'll shorten those side reins.
Excellent.
And I think that's pretty much it, really.
Excellent. Well, I couldn't be happier with what we saw today. Great work today. All right. Well, we'll take a couple of minutes, and I'll see Calvin in just a few minutes. Then,
Great.
right?
Thanks, Will.
Excellent. Great work today.
Thank you.
Okay, we're live.
We are live and we are back with Darcy and Calvin. So how's Calvin been going?
Good. I mean, with the holidays and the weather, I feel like it has not been a very productive week or so, maybe even a little more than that. But overall, good. I'm trying to think, did I get on him at all in the last week? I might not have, but I got him out and did some, lunging and stuff like that. So just trying to keep him.
Remind everybody that he
in
did
shape.
test positive for Lyme disease and that he's now on the antibiotic treatment for that, but he's still working. So that, as I said, we were just talking about it. It was very surprising because I would have thought it was the other horse that had the Lyme disease and not this one. But you just don't know. It's such a weird thing, and because he hasn't really shown that many. I mean, he's just continued to get better and better. But it's surprising. But it'll be interesting to see if he really comes to life when he gets over this. So
yeah, exactly. I would say that if anything, I noticed inconsistencies, like where he just didn't want to move forward some days, and he got really adamant about, I don't want to move today, once in a while. But that hasn't happened recently. So I was more chalking it up to like maybe the heat just wasn't his thing, and he was happier in this weather. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Which is usually the case with these heavier kind of horses.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he's on the mend, we hope, and he was going better and better all the time anyway. So let's hope that we can be better when he gets to the other side of all this. All right, we can go ahead and start with lunging him today.
Okay.
Hold out there.
Come here. I will say that yesterday when I took him out lunging, he was very ready to go forward. I don't know if it's the weather or what, but I was like, geez.
Well, they both, whatever you're doing, they both have looked
a lot better.
Really slim today, a lot less belly on them.
Yeah, it really was a matter of just finally starting to like cut the amount of hay they were getting. And I realized this is that the dynamic matters a lot because Calvin's not going out with Reese right now because Reese has Matchbox, who's here with us for a little while. And oh my gosh, like he's so much more relaxed about food. Whereas when Reese was out with him, he was just all about eating. So, and I don't know, Reese is like that. And he's a bit food aggressive and he acts like it's never going to come again. So I don't know if Calvin was picking up on that.
It must be a depression baby.
Yeah.
All those people that grew up in the depression, they always would.
Right? Yes, exactly.
Always thought they were going to be starving again. Certainly like the way he's just starting off on a nice walk here.
He might need to poop.
Yep.
Okay, here he goes.
It's like clockwork.
I know it is. Okay. Come on.
Really good. Very nice this morning. And you can go ahead and let him trot.
Ready? Oh, that's
He's feeling good too. Everybody's got a couple of bucks in him today.
And trot.
Nice.
And trot.
Mr. Energy. Really nice. You can let him walk and go ahead and change directions.
And walk. And whoa. Good boy. Good boy.
Okay.
How's Karen faring in this weather?
Sorry. She's doing good. The horses that's been, everything froze there for a few days, but it warmed back up. But they totally screwed up our arena up there. So she got waiting for the next guy to come and fix it.
And trot. And trot. Come on, trot. Have you ever seen him like this? This is 2 days in a row. And
Nice.
trot. And trot.
Tanner's getting so good.
Come on, trot.
Good. Really nice.
Come on,
And
trot.
you can let him walk and add the side reins.
And walk. I just realized I'm out of practice. I forgot the side reins. Whoa.
Oh, I love that energy today. That was really
Yeah, right? Maybe it's also just losing weight.
Well, it does because as long as just like people,
Yep.
the hardest part is getting yourself fit enough that you feel like working out.
Yeah. But then once you do, you actually want to work out. That's how I am.
Yep, exactly the same way.
And now I'm at that point right now where I'm trying to get myself ready so I feel good.
Yep.
Because I am not very in shape right now. Come on. Let's get your side reins.
So I feel like finally, after that accident that I had over many years ago, my body is finally starting to respond normally to training, and my wind is coming back, things like that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I hear you. I went through some health stuff, about 6 years ago. But I remember it took me like 3 years. And then after we bought this place, I actually kind of fell apart again. So I got to get back into... It's easy to make all the chores the priority and then not have enough energy for yourself.
Right. Calvin looks so alert. Those bright eyes he's got today.
Yep, he does. Actually, I'll just leave that down for a second here, Calvin, while I get this other one hooked up. Nope. Oh, wait. Whoa. Whoa.
Hang on there, Calvin. I'm ready to go.
Exactly. hold on a second. I can never get anything with gloves on. There we go. He's like, oh boy. Sorry about that, Calvin.
Ready to go. Go ahead and let him trot.
Okay, trot.
No energy today.
Come on, trot. Yeah, it's not like I'm trying to push him forward.
Yeah,
Trying to soften a little bit.
really nice.
Come on. Gosh.
Somebody's feeling good. Hello. Let him have that canter for a moment. If he's not too upside down or too out of control, it's all right.
Canter.
Cantering pretty nicely uphill there. Nice. Now bring him back to a trot.
Trot. Come on, trot.
And now bring him a little closer to you just to get him to settle a little bit before you let him back out again. Talking to him and slow down.
Trot.
Slow.
Trot.
Very important.
Trot.
Very nice.
Trot. Trot.
I don't think I've ever seen this horse with so little belly as he has right now. He can still slow down just a little bit. Got plenty of energy. Just let him have the canter again for a minute, as long as he's not too out of control.
Canter.
Good.
Canter.
Nice. And now back to a trot again.
And trot. Boy, I've never seen him like this. This is even more than yesterday.
Now just try to slow him, talk to him again, just slowing him down and slow down, everybody. Slow down.
Slow down.
There we go.
Trot on. Trot
Right.
on. Slowly. Trot on. Trot on.
Very nice. There we go.
Trot. Trot. Good boy. Trot. Trot.
Really nice. Keep
Trot.
that.
Trot on.
That is
Trot
excellent.
on.
By far, I think that's the best trot I've ever seen this horse do, right there. That's really nice. Really nice connection. Really good energy.
Trot.
Belly is really pulled up. Really good engagement across the top of the line. Excellent.
Trot.
Really nice. That's an excellent working trot.
Trot.
Beautiful. Wow, that is so good.
Trot.
And let him walk.
And walk. And walk. Walk on.
Oh, very nice. Really
Walk on.
nice.
Walk on. Walk on. It's like I got itches. Good boy. It's like I got to show off.
Really nice walk right there. That's excellent. That's just what we're looking for. Keep that walk going just like that. Now, that is an excellent working walk. Everything that you'd want is going on there. Really good rhythm. Notice how completely relaxed the underside of the neck is. We see the whole top line lit up.
Good boy.
Really nice. As he comes to the center line here, you can ask him to halt and change directions. That was fantastic. By far the best we've seen him go.
And roll.
Very, very nice.
I think he might be telling us, I feel really good.
It does. I mean, that's always, whenever you have horses that don't want to move, there's something wrong with them in some way. It can be mental. I think with
Duke, it's a little bit,
it's more of a mental thing than a physical thing.
Yep. Walk on. Are you okay with him?
There you go. Going right into a good shot. Really nice. Go ahead and let him canter a little bit if he wants to. Really good.
Canter.
Look how nice that canter is starting to look.
Canter. Canter.
And again, trot.
And trot. And trot. Good boy. Trot on.
Okay, really nice. Wow.
Trot on.
This is by far the best connection we've seen with this horse.
Trot on.
Really nice. That is exactly what you're looking for right there. So imagine yourself just riding that. So as we train horses, if they can't get to this stage without you up there, you have very little chance of them getting to it with you up there. But now you can just imagine this is just exactly how we would like him to look when you are on his back in a working trot. Exactly the frame right there. Really nice. And look how nice and up that belly is, how completely rhythmic and steady that is. And go ahead and ask him to canter again.
Ready?
Go ahead and ask him to canter.
Canter.
Really nice.
Boy.
Really nice. Really nice. Wow, that's the best canter we've seen out of him too, right there. Really nice. Really good. Ah. Now back to a trot.
And trot.
That was fantastic. Wow, look at that. Wow. Really nice work right there. And let him walk.
And walk. Good boy. Walk on.
Really nice downward transition into a really good walk.
Walk on.
Wow, that is really nice. Just exactly what we want. And you may ask him to halt, and you're ready to get up. That was the best he's ever gone on the lunge line.
It really was.
No,
I mean, no, he acts up. Like, he acted up, but it's not the mean, like, it's almost playful. It's not like it used to be where he pins his ears back and gets really angry, you know?
Right, exactly. And try to run for the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Really, really nice. Good boy, Calvin.
What a good boy. Yes, you are. Here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you in the nose with the whip. Come on.
I just got a text message from my sister. She went to some friends of ours for this big Christmas event and came down with COVID on the plane getting there.
Oh, no.
She's been stuck in a room now for days. I just don't know why people try to travel. I mean, I understand why they do, but
yeah,
it seems like every Christmas and Thanksgiving are when the bad weather always comes.
It's so true, yeah.
Seems to be without fail.
I guess we need to move our holidays.
Christmas and summer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they do in Australia, right?
Well, but I think it's just summer because it's still December, right? But it's
Well, no, well in Australia it's the other way around. So their summer is our winter.
Oh, true. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was trying to say too. But yeah.
Down where the toilets flush in the other direction. You know that?
I've never heard that. No.
The toilets spin in the opposite direction south of the equator. Interestingly enough.
Huh.
Little known fact, actually a lot known fact about Australia. As I always say, people talk about all these things that kill people in Australia, but we just read this study. In the 2-year study that they just did, one person got killed by a shark, one by a snake, and 76 got killed by horses in the same 2-year period.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So I always tell people, it's not the snake.
Yeah, sure.
You have to worry about.
Even though that's what I'm afraid of.
Yep. Well, that's what we hear all the stories, right? But that's the statistic.
I'm wondering what, we love watching Yellowstone, but I am wondering what that's going to do to I feel like people are going to start picking up hobbies like cow wrangling and,
I absolutely hate that show. I will not watch it.
I love that show.
I think that show is completely sick. I mean, they've got this ranch. These people are murdering people. They're branding human beings. The son kills this woman in the first thing and goes on to be the assistant attorney general of the state, and there's never a mentioned word about the fact they just murdered this woman.
It gets worse then, Will. Don't keep watching it because it actually gets worse.
Well, I would. I quit watching it. I think everyone else should too.
I love it. That's my favorite show on the air.
I know.
And actually, the other one.
I really can't. The guy who plays that horse trainer in that show, who's brutalizing all these horses, he's the guy who it's his show.
Yeah, it's Taylor Sheridan. Yeah.
Well, I think the whole thing is creepy.
Although if you don't like that, you might. Although it's still violent, but 1883 and 1923 are spin-offs. And I find it to be really good because it's basically the immigrants coming to America and making their way out west.
You have to try that one. I was so turned off by the first show that it's like, okay, why are we glorifying these people? They lost me when they were branding the people.
Well, yeah, that's pretty sad.
Kicking them off of the cliff.
Yeah, that's the train station.
They go to the train station. Okay.
I'm just wondering with all the horse stuff and the cowboy stuff, are they going to start are people going to start wanting to pick that up, thinking it's this easy thing and.
Well, it isn't. But to me, that show shows all the worst things about horse shows. These people, it's all about money, and they don't give a damn what they do to the horses to get there.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And just the creepy attitude of that guy. Watching all those. I'm probably upsetting people who love that show by saying.
Well, thank you.
I've met some real cowboys in my life, and none of them branded people.
True.
At least that I know of. Really nice, and just go large in that stretch in the walk if we can get that. I'm loving how active it is right off out of the gate here.
Huh. You looking at yourself?
Yeah. Says, who is that big handsome guy? I don't recognize him.
I know, right? No, I don't know where you're going.
That walk going, really nice active walk. Loving this. Really nice. And go ahead and turn by the center line down here and do a leg yield to the right. There you go, getting better now. The hindquarters moving over just a little bit more. Try to keep him a little more parallel to the rail when you're stepping over. Go ahead and do that one more time at this end. We'll do the same thing, just turning by the center line. Another leg yield to the right. Trying to get a little more overreach, overstep, that is, to the inside.
Yeah, I felt like I totally messed that up. I started out and he was like already at a diagonal.
There we go. That's more like it. There we go. Get a little more step. Keep that big step over. Big step over. Good. And just stretching all the way down. Go ahead and change the rein across the next diagonal.
Good boy.
I just love how active his step is today. Really nice. And you can go ahead and turn by the center line by A and leg yield to the left. Very good. Very good. Keep that going. Just like that. Really nice big step right there. Good. Right onto a circle there. So when you touch the rail there, beginning onto a circle, stretching all the way down. Really make them active around that circle once for a moment before we start to bring them up. Really maximize the length of the step and the depth of the stretch. All the way down, really nice. Like that, really good. Good.
Except simultaneously, don't pull the rein. He pulled it. He was like, I'm going to go this way.
I'm taking it on the way down, like that. Keep that. Good. Now on your circle, it's really good. Not just shortening your reins and just bringing them up into a working walk. And let's see what we get. So remember, as we bring them up, begin to start putting them into a shoulder four. So right from the very beginning, we're beginning to use that position of the shoulder four to keep the inside hind leg engaged, to keep him up through his back on the circle. Like that. Good. Keep it coming like that. If you feel like the step dies down, then we have to add a little bit of impulsion. Now keep shortening your reins. Let's bring them on up a little further. Let's bring them on up into a working walk. The more we bring him up, the more impulsion we need to maintain the same frame. So to feel like there's a little more energy, you may have to give him a little tap with your whip to remind him to increase that level of energy a little bit. What we call impulsion. Impulsion is energy that we can control and direct into movement. There you go. Very nice. Now we're getting there. Keep it up. A little bit more activity in this step. Really nice. Like this. Excellent work. Now, when you reach the long side on the other side, just go large. Try to maintain the working frame. It's a little bit flat right now. Get a little bit more lift underneath you. So add a little more energy to it. You feel yourself lifted in the saddle. Keep your chest lifted. Keeping that power and go large. And we're going to go down large and then shoulder forward down the next long side. Try to keep every step the same level of energy. Really good. a little more activity. Try to bring it up under your back just a little bit more, so it's a little more lift underneath you in the step. And of course, that's what we're going to get more of when we do the shoulder 4. Good, and that's actually becoming a shoulder in because he's starting to bend. Very nice. Keep that going all the way down the long side. Really good. That's the best one of those I've ever seen you do. That was really nice. We could call that a shoulder in. Keep the energy. Now go ahead and change the rein. Go straight down the center line, change the rein. We do so many leg yields from the center line. We always have to remember to come back and go straight down the center line once in a while, so the horse isn't always anticipating going straight down the center line and tracking to the left. And then you're going to shoulder 4 down the next long side. And hopefully it will be a shoulder in, just like on the other side. We're going to keep the energy going. We're going to keep him lifting you in the saddle. Use the shoulder 4 to get even a little bit more lift. That's how you know that you're getting good at shoulder ins and beginning to get it right when your horse actually gains impulsion by doing a shoulder in instead of losing it. Really nice, just like that. Down the long side. Really nicely done. Right there. Keep that. Good position. Keep up. And all the way down. Really nice. Really nice work. Best I've seen it in both directions on this horse. On the circle here, stretch him all the way down now on your circle. Now, as he begins to stretch down, try to make the walk step out and become longer and more active as he stretches down. You feel the energy flowing and carrying you forward around the circle. Like that. Now look around your circle, try to get him on a circle again. You've got his hindquarters are way into the inside if you're calling this a circle. So letting your hands come a little more to the inside, keep the forehand staying inside the circle a little bit. Now go ahead and do a circle there all the way down and stretch one more time before we bring him back up again. Now make it more active in the stretch. Really make him really reach out now. Stretch without trotting. And just walking again, no big deal. Oh, it's easier to do that. Like that, good. Now developing the working walk again. Just letting him bring your pole up a little bit. Now we have to add more impulsion in order to keep that step. He kind of got flat on us here now a little bit. So now we have to add a little more energy into the step, position him a little more shoulder forward to get his back up underneath you. Like that, good. And when you come back to the center line on the circle, bring him up just a little bit, get a little more power on it, begin to prepare to trot. So think about creating enough energy that when you touch with both legs, it's just going to send him forward. Needs to have a little more than he's got right there. Try to, in other words, shake up the bottle a little bit. Feel like you've got something underneath you a little more. A little more energy that's ready to go someplace. Ask him to soften. Try to keep him soft. Get a little more flexion at the jaw and pole before you start. Bring him up a little bit in the pole, getting a little more flexion. Tap with your, there you go. Now you're getting it. Now that's better. There. Now try to make an upwards transition to trot. Really good. The trick is in preparing. If you prepared it right, there isn't much change that's going to happen. Not bad. Get him up a little bit. Now right on your circle there. And just stay on your circle there. Let him lower into a working trot. So think that you're going to stretch for a moment. We're just not going to let him all the way there. You're just going to go down about midway. Keep working that. Good. Like that. There you go. Good. Keep working that. Same thing again. It's just the right thing to do with your hands. You're not trying to fight him down there. He'll want to go down when it's correct. He'll fall into the right position. Like that. Really good. And again, good. And then go large. And circle down there. Same thing here. Hands stay up there. Keep trying to move the hindquarters a little bit to the outside to get him to engage a little more and begin to go into the working position. Got to move the hindquarters more. He's way outside with the shoulders and not the hindquarters. So just switch him around. Bringing the hindquarters to the outside, forehand to the inside of your circle. That's a good one. Now you're getting it. Keep working that. Keep moving them off of your leg.
Come on, Captain.
going. Tap.
Trap.
He may be trying to go back there.
Oh, you thought he was going to the bathroom?
Yeah, maybe. But see if you can just keep him going. That's getting better now. There you go. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. There you go. Good.
Yes.
Go ahead and stretch him all the way down that way.
Come on, Calvin.
Come on, Calvin. Keep it. There. Keep working the stretch all the way down. If we get it. Come further down the middle of the arena so you're not by that wall down there. Keep working him into the stretch. A little more active. There you go. Good. Much better now. Keep it going. A little tap. Get him ahead of your leg again. And that's more like it. Circle there now. Stay on your circle. Keep trying to push the hindquarters a little bit to the outside. There, it starts to get into the stretch for you. There we go. Let's get better. Keep working that. A little tap. More like it. Keep it going a little bit deeper yet. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good. Now we're getting there. Keep it going around your circle. Again, soften him into the stretch, like that. Yeah, good. That's getting better. That's getting better. Tap, at least to get off of your leg a little more on the inside. And stay on that circle. So try to move the hindquarters to the outside a little more. Tap your whip back there behind your leg. Keep working that. You're getting there. Go ahead and go large now. Now try to just let your hands stabilize in front of you. Forget about the stretch for a minute. Let's see if it'll just soften into a better frame for you. Do a little shoulder forward down the next long side. Keep them going. Better. Good. Keep it going. Lengthen down the next long side. Think of just going a little faster down the long side. Getting him to move out ahead of your leg. Getting that impulse to move through his body. That better. Keep it going. Now turn out to the center line and leg yield to the right. That. Keep going. That. Go ahead and do the same thing down here again. Want to get a little more crossing over. And again, turning and leg yielding to the right. Same thing one more time. Still not crossing over enough behind, which tells me he's not moving off of your leg enough. So this time I really want you to concentrate on getting him to move away from your left leg. Start your leg yield as you come around the corner there. Now start to leg yield there. It really steps over. Tap. That's better, even if it's a couple of steps. Good, good. Now into the circle there. And into the stretch on the circle. Keep it active. Tap. There we go. Getting there. Working that. Still want to move the hindquarters away from your leg a little more. Softening, get a little deeper there, but now we're starting to get there. Getting better now. There we go. Good. That's better. Keep that. Look at something. Same thing again. Deeper into the stretch. That's more like it. Keep that now. Good. Good. Keep it there. Keep it there. And again, deeper into the stretch again. Move them off of your inside leg again. And again, all the way down. All the way down. Again. That. Yeah, better there. Now stay on your circle. Now just where I want him is about right there. Now just keep him about right there, about midway down. There, keep that. Now bring him up just a little bit. And now we're going to stabilize him there. You finally got there. There you go, like that. Good. On that circle. Keep him moving away from your leg. Soften and get a little more flexion. So you have a little more flexion at the jaw and pull. Pull up just a little bit more, and then ask him to soften by closing your fingers a little bit. A little bit more. Get a little more flexion. Just a little flat again. Really stretch up through your back. That's better there. Soften and get a little more flexion. Move the hindquarters out on your circle just that little bit. Keep it. Just don't let him die on you. Moving the hindquarters a little bit more, a little stronger tap there. Good. There. Good. Keep it there. There we go. Good. Go large and keep that now. Much better. Keep him right there. Change the rein on the next diagonal. Good. Keep that consistent. Look at your turn there. Start to turn before he doesn't get buried in the corner. And changing on the diagonal. You're stretching up. Look 5 feet before that letter that you're going to. Changing your whip. And then right onto a circle right away. Soften him a little bit. Get a little more flexion. He's not disengaging a whole lot, which is good. Right there is good. Meaning he's just lifting his head up and down. He got a little more steady contact. A little steadier flexion. On the circle, the same thing in this direction. There you go right there. That's much better. Keep that. You can just soften just a little bit more, a little more flexion there. There, good. Good. Go large. Keep that. Turn out to the center line and do a leg heel to the left. Good. Really nice that time. And circle right there. Right onto a nice 20-meter circle. Look immediately around the circle. Softening just that little bit. Excuse me. Very nice. Keep the pull up. Keep it there. Just like that. And keep the flexion. Very nice. Just there. Good. Go large again when you reach the next long side. Right there is really good working trot. Keep it right there. Go large and down the next long side, coming back towards me. Little shoulder 4. Good. Keep it right there. Really good. All the way down the long side this time. Really nice. Really good position. Really good. Really good. And circle here. Everything stays the same. And soften just there you go. Right there. Like this. Really good now. Excellent. Right there. Keep that. Really good trot. And go large again on the long side. Change the rein on the next diagonal. Everything stays the same. Really nice. And now on a circle again, just getting a little more flexion. Got a little flat. Didn't really disengage though. Got a little bit flat. Looking to soften, stretch up, try to move the hindquarters a little bit. Remember, every circle, try to think about putting them a little bit shoulder forward on that circle. Like that. Get a little more flexion from the draw and pull. Right there. Good. Really good. Right there. Excellent work. Excellent. Right there. Keep that. Now go large. Keep them right there. Shoulder in again on the next one side. Really nice. Keep it going. Good. And once again, using the shoulder in to get a little more flexion while you maintain that energy. Like that. Good. Very good. Change the rein again on the next diagonal. Really good frame right there. Excellent work. And go large. Shoulder in again on the next long side. Really good work. There, keep that. Keep it. Right there. Excellent. Keep the flexion. And onto a circle here. Now stretch them all the way down on the circle. Excellent. That's what we want to see. Keep that on your circle. All the way down in that stretch. Really pushing it through from your hips right there. That's really great. Now bring them back up into a working trot again on the circle. Really good. A little more flexion, stretch up, get a little bump a little bit, get a little more power in it. Keep him on the bridle right there. Good. Go large now. Tuck. Change the rein on the next diagonal. Really good that time. Really nice. That. Beautiful here. Now circling at this end, stretching all the way down in this direction now. A bit deeper yet. Move those hindquarters out a little bit. A little deeper. Keep working the stretch a little deeper. Yeah, there we go, like that. Much better. You can go a little bit deeper yet in the side. Excellent. Yeah, there we go, like that. Beautiful. Keep that. Really big power in it. Really nice. Now bring them back up from that into a working position. Use the circle. Think about bringing the forehand a little bit to the inside on that circle as you get that inside hind leg to really engage up. Really come up underneath your back. Keep him up in that working position. Right there. Good. Keep that. Excellent. Keep him up. Keep him up there now. Keep him up. Right there. Good. Go large. Very nice. Keep that. Change the rein on the next diagonal. Really good trot. Up there, don't let it get flat. Just start to flatten a little bit. So you bump with both legs a little bit. When you push up through your chest, with your hips coming through. Keep that. Really good. Up there, keep that working trot. Really good. And onto a circle here, keeping the working trot. That's the way you add it. Back up again right away, getting off of your new inside the leg. Keeping that working trot. Great power in it today. Really good. Get a little more flexion. Like that. Like this. There, a little bit more right there. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right there. And go large. Keep the working trot. Really good. Keep the working trot, just like this. Shoulder in down the next long side. Keep the working position right there. Really good. Right there. Excellent. Change the rein on the next diagonal. Right there. Getting a little flat, so bump him up with both legs there a little bit and pull up a little bit. Go large. Shoulder in down the next long side. Tap, getting a little flat there coming out of that corner. Stretch up, bring it back up underneath your back again. There, good. And circle there in the center, right there. Keep him up in the working position. As you cross the center line, bring him into a working walk. Keep him really soft, really good position now. And now walk. And into a working walk. Keep the working walk. Keep it pulled up a little bit. Flattened a little bit on. Right. Keep that working walk for another moment. Right there. Keep that. Really good. And let him stretch all the way out in the walk now. Go large. Really open him up in the walk now. Stretching all the way down. Good boy, Calvin. Really nice, like that. Really nice.
Good boy. Walk on. Good boy. Come on.
Keep that going. Really nice. Just the way we'd like to be able to finish. Keep that big swing going, just like that. Really nice. And you can ask him to halt anywhere you like there.
Good boy.
And you may dismount. That was the best ride you've had on him to date, I thought.
Good job. Yeah, it just takes us so long to get there, but then once he's there, I think it's really fun.
Exactly, and that's the important part. It will get easier and easier.
Yeah.
As you get better, and of course it's cold out there. It takes both a little while to warm up and all that, get the blood moving and get everything moving quickly enough. But boy, once you get there, it was just absolutely wonderful. Those last stretches that we did and brought him right back up into that really steady working trot. Really, really nice work today. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah,
especially for a guy with Lyme disease. Not bad at all, I would say.
True, and he's sweaty right now. He's sweating pretty bad right now.
That's good. Well, he was working all his muscles today. It was really good. It was really good. Any questions?
No, I guess I do notice that, like, one of my struggles in getting him going the right way in the beginning is that, you know, you kept saying it and I kept feeling it. I just couldn't correct it, getting him off that left leg. Like, he just kind of collapsed into that left leg, and I just kept going, no, like, try and get off that. But it was really hard to get him there. And then once you do, he's much better, but he's still a little resistant to the left leg. So
that's par for the course, and just, you know, well, as long what's important is that you're getting there.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, it may take you a few times, but you're getting all the way there, and it's getting quicker all the time.
Yeah.
But, you know, but that thing of getting them off of your leg is one of the most important things. That's the point of all the work in hand that we do. All of that in the beginning is to teach them that, to get off of your leg.
Yeah.
And, you know, once again, some of the ones that are a little thick-skinned, like this one, you know, that, you know, it's getting yourself to give them the right amount.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing in all learning to be a trainer is learning to how much you can ask and how different they all are. That one horse, you know, you just show them the whip and they go crazy. Another horse that you have to, it feels like you're hitting them pretty hard, but if you know, you've got to hit them hard enough to get that spring response out of them, you know.
Yeah,
We're
and
not
then it
cutting,
avoids
you
all
know,
the
or something
nagging
like
because
this.
instead I end up in this nagging mode of like get off, get off, get off, but like
Right.
it's not doing anything. So yeah,
Right. So being quicker about getting that to that, like if you watch me, or I'm sure when you watch Marnie, if you watch me go, the first
Yeah.
thing I do is just whack, tap a couple of times, listen
Yeah.
to me, listen to
Yeah.
my leg, and that's the biggest thing. That we
Yeah.
don't. The hardest thing is not because you know you guys are nice people. You don't want to beat up your horse, and nor do I want anybody to beat up the horse. But they all have different levels of sensitivity.
Yeah.
So we have to find the right sensitivity level that you know
Yeah.
what might feel awfully hard, but you know it's and once again, once we quickly get to that place, then the next time you don't have to beat it so hard. But
Yeah.
if you are touching them and they don't care, well, you've got to hit them harder. If they don't care,
Yeah.
I mean, if they're simply you know,
And he
you know.
was kind of like, I don't care, you can keep doing it.
Right.
So
Right, exactly. So we got to touch them at a level that
Yeah.
they care. As
Yeah.
long as we're asking to do something that's not, you know, out of the scope
Yeah.
of possibility here, you know. I mean, but that's the most basic element in training. And once again, that's what all the work in hand is for in the beginning, is teaching them to get off of that leg so that when we get up there, we have a good chance that they're going to get off our legs. You know, that we have some idea that they have some idea of what it is that we want. But
Yeah.
couldn't be happier. Both of these horses really went great today, much improved on
Yeah.
both cases. I love the energy that both of them had today.
Yeah.
And that's the point of, you know, as quickly as we can, getting them to trot and not letting them, you know, we don't want to let them just do whatever they want to do. At first, it's always the thing that we have to balance. We have to let them do a little bit, but not get out of control.
Yeah.
We want them to teach to use that energy instead of running around like a lunatic in the
Yeah.
can or bucking. We want them to put that energy into the trot so that
Yeah.
they're not dead when we get to. And that's what happens if we just run them around like lunatics. Then we come back to ask something real, and the horse is shot. There's nothing to ask with, you know. So
Yeah.
that mental exercise for them of just having to trot rather than canter, just that
Yeah.
they have to contain themselves.
Well, that was the first time I've ever seen him do that. That was like kind of
Well,
funny.
yeah,
I was
both
like,
of them
holy
were
cow.
really good.
It was the same way.
All right, so next week you guys are going to go back on Thursday next week?
I
or
think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to Thursday next
And
week. Great.
same
Okay,
time,
you
like
guys-
not this time, but 3 o'clock your time, 6 o'clock. our
3 o'clock.
time.
Yeah, that's so. I'm glad you. I just happened to be on the computer because I was about to get on my exercise bike, thinking I had 3 hours before I was going to do this.
Oh.
So you said the right time because I was just about to set the computer down and get on my exercise bike. So I'm glad we.
Yeah.
Always be sure we get that. So 3 o'clock my time next week.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, you guys. Great
Sounds
job.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Well done. Have a happy New Year.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, it should be fun. See you soon.
What'd you do with my? Oh, there.